Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot by Bill Greer and Lloyd Morgan, under the direction of Morgan. All right, it's a 1979 deck. There's the information if you want it. If the camera wants to focus on it, if I can get my face out of the way, maybe. So if you're interested, there's that information. Not the newest deck, clearly. Supportive Oracle Cards, You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. There is a website for this one. It's on the back here, rockpoolpublishing.com.au, which I don't think it wants to. I think it's now focusing there. So if you freeze the frame there, if you want to find that. At the end, it's AU. A is an apple, U is an umbrella. Okay. Okay. Ooh, that might be good. I'm like, oh, wait. Something really... Okay, hold on. Let's go a little farther. You got like a full moon energy going on here, too. The moon card's showing up on the other side, but my first thought was literally the full moon. Excuse me, sir. Sir, come here. Can you not get on the dishes? Come here. I know. Okay, bye. Thanks for playing. Okay, you have a good time with that. All right. Full moon. I do get the full moon. The full moon is playing into this. So whenever you're watching this, what are we at? We're at the new moon now, I think. I think we're on the new moon if my brain isn't completely off. So it's probably like in a couple weeks. Which seems very specific. If you're watching this in the future, the next full moon, I feel like it's talking about the next full moon because you got something coming forward that you weren't sure you wanted, but you're going to take control. It's kind of like an opportunity's coming, but you have to own it. You have to take control of it. You have to direct it, lead it, say what it's going to be. And you have an opportunity coming, but you got to take full control. Next full moon. Okay, that's the strongest thing. This is about a situation that is not going at all the way you want it to. And they're saying an opportunity is coming for you to turn the tables here. Because right now you're like, I almost feel like, not to be dramatic, but I feel like I hate this. Like I feel like that's how I'm experiencing this subject. Whatever this subject is, I'm like, I hate this. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I just feel I keep getting that. And I'm also getting like, you got trying to do the right thing, which is, you don't like it, but you're trying to like deal with it the best way you can. So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't like it, but I don't want to dwell on it. It's got to be done. I'm going to get it done. It's kind of like it needs to be done, so I'll just do it energy. All right, yeah, I just got to do this, so I'm just going to do it. For some of you, it might be literally visiting somebody or going to see somebody. And you're like, I really don't want to, but it needs to be done. I have to do it, so I'm just going to go and get it done and move on, and I'm just going to do what I'm supposed to do, but I don't like it. And it's kind of like I feel trapped almost. With the Five of Cups, that's not the trap card. The trap card is usually like the Eight of Swords, but I am getting like I don't like how this is going. I just don't feel like, if I walk away from this, that's going to look good for me. I don't feel like trapped, but it's kind of trapped. It's kind of like, yeah, if I drop the ball on this, that's how people are going to view it, or something like that. Like I can't walk away, but it's your own. I mean, that's the Eight of Swords, a trap of your own making, but you just seem to believe that if you walk away from this, that just doesn't augur well for the situation. Something like that. And you're keeping the situation alive with the health card. You're just trying to do what you believe needs to be done. Again, you don't like it. I'm getting you don't like it, though. The thing is, there is an opportunity for it to come better, and we started right out with it, the next full moon. The next full moon, there's a chance for you to own this situation and lead it, and if you choose to do that, it's not a permanent thing, it's like a momentary thing. When the moon comes in, the full moon, you lead the situation and make the situation move forward the way you want to. It's not a permanent, like I have to lead it for the rest of my life, but in that moment, you can restructure this to go the way you believe it should go rather than the way it is going. So it's not even like creating a whole new pattern. It's kind of like this is way off base, and when the full moon comes, it's like I'm going to force it back where it should be anyway, and then I'm going to just keep it going there, and I'm just going to like, well, where everything was wrong, well, that's too bad. I'm going where it's supposed to be, and I'm working from the right point forward. It seems very dramatic to me. Cat might jump into frame again. I should have warned you guys he was going to do that to begin with, but he's a little bit in the mood to just, be into everything. Now, you got the Ace of Cups, but it's like you can. This isn't the game. This is your challenge card. You can like this a lot more. The thing is, when the full moon comes, you're going to have a chance to restructure it and put it back on point. But it's like a momentary thing. It's kind of like you're either on the boat or you're not. If you're on the boat and you put everything in the boat like you want it, the boat sets sail. We're cool. The boat is set sailed. It is what it is. You miss the boat. You miss the boat. Like, if you miss the boat, you miss the boat. And if you think about missing a boat, all the things that would entail to get on that boat after the fact, it kind of feels the same to me. Like, I watched a movie once where somebody missed the boat, so they took a plane and then a train. Is that the plane, train, automobile movie? Maybe not. They took a plane and then a train. I think they finally got on it. But it was kind of like it was pretty much over by the time they got on it. It was stupid. It's like, why'd you even bother? It was just a movie I saw a long time ago. I don't know if it's that one with John Candy or not. It seems to be, maybe not. I don't know. Brain's a little foggy on that. But they missed the boat and they ran and they finally got on the boat and then it was like a day left and it's kind of like 8 days were wasted trying to get back on the boat. Then they had 1 day to enjoy it and then it was over. It was kind of like all the effort that it took to get back on this boat and then but it was pretty much over by the time they did. So it's kind of like you got one chance to get on this. You might get another chance later, but it'll be almost over by the time you get your next chance. So, and then by that point, like why kick yourself in the butt over it at that point? Why do that to yourself when it's near the end anyway, right? If you're able to do this when it's the full moon, I keep getting like I don't know if I've showed these cards. These two cards here, the meeting with angels and the full moon. There's an opportunity, like you're going to get a lot of like support. I just feel like things are going to go your way. It's literally on the full moon though. I feel like it's very literal, the full moon. Like take it with a grain of salt. These readings are for entertainment purposes only, general reads, but I'm getting that full moon is like really strong. You get your moment, you move forward, things move forward. And again, if you watch this later, months down the road, it's the next full moon is what I'm getting. They're giving you a heads up. The next full moon is your opportunity. If you're able to slide this in where you want to, I feel like people are kind of going with it. It's like the timing just hits just about right. Other people are kind of like, for some reason, they're like, you know what, yeah, let's just do that. But when they do this, like for some reason, they don't really hold up against you. Like they don't try to stop you. They don't buck up against it. They make the choice to keep going and go the way you want to, and then they just seem to stick with it. Which is I wonder if that's more of the full moon energy, because it seems very peculiar to me. Kind of like, they've just decided, okay, if that's what you want, let's just do it. And they don't take it like it's going to be permanent, but then it becomes permanent. Because that Two of Pentacles is like making choices that are going to last a while. And it's a choice that you make. I feel like it's something like the energy is very giving to you. Or at least in this time frame, something adds up to where this energy believes it should be giving to you. Because it's got the Six of Pentacles here too. It's all about the timing in this one. It's all about the timing, and it just seems like you hit it at the right moment. The Virgo's done good. We want to keep the Virgo happy. Let's do it like this, at least for a little while, but it sticks. It sticks. Like, you are very appreciated, and I think that's part of it. And you have this moment of strength, and you're just like, you lead the way. It's not permanent. You got this card. I feel like this, like, I always center on the world in this person's hand. I've given up trying to read it the way that the author wants it. Like the author, respect to them, they have a certain thing with it. But when I feel it, like there's like we're re-solidifying and we're moving this into the better way. This is like moving it in. It's like not just a new phase coming in, but a better phase. Like we're putting this where it should be. Like we're taking this and we're making it what it's supposed to be to begin with. That's what this card feels like to me, and I feel like you have cooperation here. I feel like I'm a little stunned because I'm looking at this kind of like, well, how did this get so far off balance if you had cooperation to begin with? But I don't think you did. I think that's why they're giving you that full moon energy, kind of like it's just something random. Somebody was working against you, but when the full moon comes in, it's just either something else is taking their attention or they're giving you your credit. I don't know. When the full moon hits, this person, and don't get caught up in the gender, it is the Queen of Wands, somebody very active, very much, we're going to do it my way type attitude. When the full moon comes in, it's like they're just rendered useless. Sorry about that. It's like they're rendered useless and they don't seem to be able to help or stop you. Or, excuse me, you are just all over the place today, aren't you, sure? They don't seem to be able to, let alone want to stop you. So if there's somebody who's been in your way this whole time, when that full moon hits, they are out of your way for a moment. And a fuzzy orange cat will attack you. Keep in mind that. Because they are demanding attention. Orange, fire, I'm just saying this. Never mind the cat, sorry. For the love of it. Really, Logue? Really? What else do we need to say about this? Your moment is coming. I feel like even if we step away from centering on the full moon energy, they're basically saying something where somebody's been standing in your way and keeping things off track. It's like they've been keeping it from going where it's supposed to. They're going to step out of your way. They don't seem to be able to stop you. Other people are going to support you, and you're going to have your moment. But you have to take that moment when it shows up. If you kind of sit on it and think about it for a minute, the boat's going to leave. And we already went through that analogy. So, all right, I think we're there. I think the cat's happy too. All right, thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Also, if you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.